Hello, that's the Balkanic Peninsula there, and my country is right at the top of the Balkans. It is disputable whether it is really Balkanic or Central Eastern. Personally, I think it is both. We like our neighbors in the south very much. By the way, my surname is Croatian, I believe, as it seems I had an ancestor who came from there a long time ago. We're in the league with the best, in my opinion, yes. Americans, English, Spanish, French, Germans, and so on. And there are a few that I don't mention here because they are not European. I hope nobody gets upset on this one. This is speaking in principle because we're far from being the best, or we're far from being where we should be. As few of us who've been wandering around know that the best are also very far from being where they should be. Our philosophy there is continental. Our literature has a lot to do with poetry, and our mathematics is axiomatic, I think, yet pragmatic. People in the area where I grew up seem to be very old, ancient really, Germanic tribe. They dwell in the mountains and breed sheep, as Romanians do really. It is an ancient shepherdic culture. Hence, Christianism worked out well with us. Cultures that are not shepherdic, right, that's a hard one. Vikings, I think, and other people dwelling on coastal areas. Britons included, I believe. Mountains in my area, villages are spread out, and people are of a solitary and independent spirit. As opposed to people coming from the plains who seem to be more communicative and have more of a disposition towards being loud, I guess. Yep, we're quiet spirits in the mountains. And that one over there is a very interesting part of my country. People there are, in fact, Celtic. There exists a large consensus on this particular fact. Claude Carnot, a French anthropologist, seems to believe that it is the center of the world. What that means, I think it has more of an ethno-cultural signification. However, it could mean more than that. For example, in America, some people believe that the Garden of Eden was located somewhere in Missouri. And this belief is far from being false in a certain sense, of course, a certain perspective. Other interesting places, yeah. Yes, plenty of interesting places. Gem of Europe, really. It's just that the flavor itself is somewhat mild, I would say. And by that I mean the style is not entirely medieval, or entirely rustic, or entirely agricultural, or entirely industrial. The continental climate is very nice. I particularly enjoyed the extremes, yes, the two extremes. And that is the capital, and it is possibly the most Balkanic city in the country. Charming. I'm always having a great time when I go there, and that's not because it is my home, as I grew up on the opposite side.